Hey everybody, it's Jasmine, and today I'm going to bring you guys all of the products that I'm going to be decluttering for the new year. I have a lot of products ranging from really old, like since I was in high school, to things that are pretty recent that I just don't use as much. Maybe it doesn't match me, or maybe I just am not getting the use I thought I would. So if you guys do want to purchase those newer items, I do have a highlighted Instagram story on my Instagram at ThatsSoYin, and all you have to do is just DM me on the products that you'd like, and then we could situate it out with Venmo or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get started with no particular order. Now, with a lot of my cream products, I like to declutter them pretty frequently, and I noticed that I had these ones in particular for way too long. Unfortunately, the ShopMissA Buttercreams, they only really lasted me for about like 3 months before they started to dry out. I did start to put in my Inglot Duraline to help it loosen up and get more creamy, but it didn't really stood the test of time, and so I just decided, you know what, as much as I like these, I don't think that these ones are necessarily worth it to keep in my collection to use with Inglot every single time, because I also noticed that once I did do that method, it wasn't the same formula. Like, it used to be so moussey, so whipped, it was easy to blend, and then when you add the Duraline, it almost makes it more liquidy, which wasn't really like kicking it for me because it kind of just altered the formula and made it more sheer. This one was a new addition in my collection. This is the First Aid Beauty Weightless Liquid Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. This has a little bit of a tint to it, as you see with the tip. It's more of like a tan shade, and it looks really good on somebody with a medium skin tone or maybe even a tan. If you are any darker than that, unfortunately, maybe it's not going to really work out for you, but I just felt like on me, I only wore this as like a tinted moisturizer, which is good, but I am definitely the type of person who's like all or nothing. Like, give me full coverage or no makeup at all. I am never the type of person to be like in between, which is really weird. And I just found that underneath my full coverage foundations, this made it break down a little too quick for me. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to let this one go, and this is going to be an item that I am selling on my Instagram. We saw it coming. We really did. Now, the only reason why I wanted to keep my Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks in the first place was because I genuinely really enjoy the color selection. I felt like I couldn't find a formula that would match this, and I also had a hard time finding colors that would also match these as well. So let's start off with the ones that I'm having a really hard time letting go, and that is the Jeffree Star and Manny MUA collaboration. I got this on my 19th birthday, and I literally waited in line just to get this, and it was probably like the best birthday gift I could have gotten. Now, I already had gotten rid of my highlighter. I believe I sold it on Mercari about like a year ago, and I just wanted to keep the lipsticks because I really enjoy this cool tone brown whenever I did do cool tone looks, and this red was like the only red I would exclusively wear because I felt like it was the only one that actually looked good on me. But unfortunately, it is expired now, and you know, we just don't support Jeffree Star in this household. Now, to be clear, I'm getting rid of anything that's expired from Jeffree Star. There's only one more thing that I have in my collection that's from him, and that is the Androgyny palette, and I got that recently for my 21st birthday, and that's currently living in my client kit, so I'm actually using that when working on other people, just not on myself exclusively. And then as far as the other lipsticks from Jeffree Star, I have here a green, and this one's Crocodile Tears. I really enjoy this one, so my journey right now is to find a green liquid lipstick that will match this. And then this one was like my favorite in high school. This one was Sagittarius. Was it high school? No. It was my first year of college, and this was like everything to me. I wore it like every single day. It was like my favorite color. So, you know, these are really old. They have to go, and like I said, we're not really supporting Jeffree Star anymore. We're kind of just using things up. I was also holding this lip gloss from ABH. This one is pretty old. This one is in the shade Toffee. It's a little mini. I enjoyed this shade, but I just felt like I don't wear glosses, and ultimately, because we are wearing masks nowadays, I'm more gravitated towards a liquid lipstick or just simple lip balm. A couple years ago, I got a PR from Melt, and I honestly was like feeling myself. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe like I got this far in life and Melt wants to send me something. Like that is absolutely insane. Like that is so crazy. But I think with their older lipstick formula, I don't know what happened, but I feel like they aged really weird because after the first year they started to get like all crinkly and I don't know, dry. Do you see that? I don't know if that's mold or if it's just dry, but that is what happened with my lipstick. And although the orange is really beautiful, I just feel like it's a little sus right now and I would rather throw it away than risk anything. It breaks my heart to declutter this item, but ultimately I have to do it. This is really old. This is my Hourglass concealer. It's their hidden concealer in the shade Fair. It is a stick concealer, and I feel like this is really good. I used to actually keep this in my purse for touch-ups, but what I noticed is that I am not gravitated towards stick concealers or stick foundation, sticks, anything. I just feel like they're pretty thick, and even though this blends out really well, I just find myself not gravitating towards it, and it's getting old to the point now where it's like almost 4 years old. So, you know, it really does need to go. It's seen better days, and I've used it enough to get its money's worth, I guess. Silly George LinerBond. I want to take this time to just talk a little bit about brands and influencers. I know sometimes I talk about this here and there, but I think that if you are a brand, I think that treating influencers with respect is probably like the best thing you should do. I think we should all treat everyone with respect, but also at the same time, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So if you guys remember, I did a video doing the Silly George lash try-ons, and I gave an honest review, and unfortunately the brand did not take that very well, but I stand my ground, and you know, I feel like if a brand doesn't want to support some honest opinions, then I don't think I want to support them. So I'm unfortunately going to be decluttering these, even though they work okay. I don't think they work the best. I am just going to declutter it just to have peace of mind. And I am also going to be decluttering the Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. This is a great foundation, however, it's a little too neutral for me, so I just never wear it. The finish itself and the way it looks on the skin is absolutely beautiful. It's like a lightweight, watery type of foundation. I have a full review on my channel, but I just think the color itself is just a little off, so I am going to be selling this on my Instagram. Another foundation that I have that I'm going to be decluttering is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. I actually really like this, but the only reason why I'm decluttering it is because I really enjoy the Tarte face tape. That foundation is like top tier for me, so much so to the point where like it just completely like demolishes this. Like it's just so good. It's like so full coverage, and this is more of like a lightweight medium coverage foundation. Very, very watery light, but I just love the face tape so much. Do you know that feeling when you just like try to make something work and it just doesn't? I feel like, okay, I don't know if this is just like a me thing, but I have tried so much from Joah. I have done a full face review, purchased with my own money. Joah even was nice enough to send me some products, but I just feel like I don't mesh with their brand. Like I feel like their powders, their liquids, their foundations, concealers, like I just feel like it's really hard for me to find a product that I love, and the only product that I do like from their brand is their brush tip eyeliner, and that's it. That is it. So I am going to be decluttering their Truly Yours Dark Circle Concealer. This does nothing when it comes to coverage. And as a matter of fact, the shade range in Joah is like really weird because I'm considered a light ivory, which is, I'm not that. I'm not a light ivory. And I just think that it kind of runs a little too dark, and I feel like those with lighter skin complexions, they're not going to find their shade, and then those with darker complexions, then they're not going to find their shades either, so it's kind of just really weird. I don't really enjoy this concealer, and I just feel like if you wanted something like in the same, you know, kind of format, then you're probably better off with the Maybelline one. I personally don't use Maybelline because they do test on animals. I have 3 eye primers here. Now, as you guys know, I'm not a big person on eye primers. I have the ones that I like, and I'm going to stick to the ones that I like. However, these ones for me, I don't use them, and I've probably only like used it like once or twice, and I just felt like they just need a new home. So I have here the ShopMissA Tacky base, the ShopMissA Glow base, as well as the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I don't know a single person who still loves the original shadow primer potion. Like, I just feel like it's so clear. It's just like an extra step. It doesn't do anything as far as longevity. It just does nothing. I feel like their other primer potions work a lot better, and those ones are actually the ones that are in my client kit, not the original. We got a couple more lip products. I have here the Fenty Beauty Vamp to Brunch. This is their Slip Shine. Now, I love the Slip Shine formula. I think that's one of my absolute favorites. I have a whole handful that I still wear regularly, but just this purple shade is a little patchy, and I just don't use it. As you see, it's like pretty much still full. I just swatched it like probably like once or twice. Yeah, I did one for the video and then one, you know, trying to use it for a look, and it just didn't go very well. And I have here 3 products from ShopMissA. I have 2 glosses, and I don't use gloss. You guys know that already. So I have here their Fruity Pop lip gloss. I think that when it comes to gloss, I am more gravitated towards the Squall lips. Those are really nice, super hydrating. They don't feel super thick on the lips. And then I have here their Diamond lip gloss. It's their blue one in Glacier. And then I have here their Balm Skin Rescue. This is their watermelon one. Ultimately, when you are comparing all of their lip balms, I really enjoy, I just had it in front of me. I really enjoy their Jelly Jam lip mask. This one is the best one on their website right now. And when you compare the 2 formulas, you're kind of just like the skin balm is just not really worth it. So I'm just going to have to declutter that as well. Finally, let's talk about some eyeliner. Now, this is just my one eyeliner. This is by Sigma. It's their Long Wear Eyeliner Pencil. And this one is actually really amazing. I used to use it every single day, but unfortunately now it is expired. I also wanted to mention, right now I am no longer a Sigma affiliate, which really breaks my heart because Sigma was the first brand to reach out to me to ask me to become an affiliate. So essentially what they did was that they just changed their terms and conditions, and they said in an email that they were going to just expire all of the affiliate codes, which breaks my heart, honestly. So unfortunately with that, nothing is related to me throwing this out and the affiliate thing. But yeah, I just have to let this one go because it is expired. But I just wanted to just talk about that real quick because it does break my heart, especially because I love Sigma so incredibly much, and it's really, really sad that I was let go, but it's okay, it's understandable. I just think that there are more opportunities out there available. The doors are slowly creeping open. It's fine. But I also brought that up because in case you did try to use my code at checkout and it didn't work, that is also the reason why. And just like that, you guys, were completed with talking about all of the things that I will be decluttering for the new year. Alongside the new year, I love doing various different things like changing out my toothbrush. I also like changing out my sponges. I love cleaning all of my brushes, even though I do that on like kind of a weekly basis. I just really love cleaning out my things. But once I'm in the mood, I'm like in the mood, and I have like no time to turn on the camera because I like doing it then and there, right there. So I hope you guys all really enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys are thinking of decluttering for the new year, or if you're just gonna keep everything. That's okay. I have some things here from high school. That's totally fine. That's no judgment. It's fine, okay? So thank you all so much again, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.